bet you they're under the goddamn ground. What the hell are they? Son of bitches.
Troops and tank divisions poured across the virtually undefended border.
These are outlaws.
Iraqi troops and tanks continue to roll into Kuwait. The designation Saddam Hussein.
This will not stand.
Baghdad is me.
You're supposed to be in Berlin.
Fuck Berlin. The wall's down. Baghdad is me, Eason.
You've never even been to Baghdad.
Close enough. Jerusalem.
I wouldn't bring up Jerusalem if I were you. It's not a point in your favor.
So what happened in Jerusalem?
Well, they stoned his car.
Is that why Ted Turner wants me to fire him?
That's fine. Well, good field producers sometimes elicit that response. His crew wasn't killed. He got the story. I think he can do this. Robert, I'd like you to meet Tom Johnson, the new president of CNN.
How do you do?
You're the man that turned around the LA Times.
Nice of you to characterize it that way.
So you're gonna fire here?
Robert Heel.
Well, actually, Ted's memo only mentioned you. But I don't think it's so much about a change of personnel. CNN has assets we haven't fully utilized.
You wanna know what I think? We're a 24-hour news network looking for a 24-hour story, and one just fell from the sky. People aren't gonna wait till 7 o'clock at night to find out whether we're at war or not. They're gonna tune in to CNN.
Yeah, I understand you want Baghdad.
Yes, I do.
Baghdad's tricky. There's an element of finesse here that may not be your strongest suit.
Yeah, well, I'm the right man for the job, Eason, and you know it.
All right. I agree with you, Robert. It is a 24-hour story, and the whole world's going to want to see it. ABC and CBS are already in there, so we've got to play catch-up. We've got to own this story. Ted Turner has guaranteed me that we'll have everything we need to do that. Now we need somebody with guts and good judgment.
That's me.
Well, we know you've got the guts. Now you prove you've got the judgment. I want all my employees to come home standing up. Understood?
Understood.
All right.
All right.
Bazad Bazoft.
Yeah, I know.
London Observer, journalist doing his job. Got a little ambitious. The Iraqis hung him as a spy.
I know.
Just want you to know what you're up against. They sealed the borders. They're not letting people out.
Right. I know. I get it. Police state on the brink of war. State censorship up the kazoo. But I'll tell you something. If there is a war and we're there reporting live behind enemy lines, that's a journalistic equivalent of walking on the moon.
Who do you want?
Murphy.
Murphy's good. Yeah, I like Murphy. I want Ingrid Formanak, too.
She's in Rome.
Yeah, but on the map, it's like an inch.
He needs a watchdog, not a cheerleader.
Are you kidding me? The woman practically hates me. She second guesses every move I make.
You sleeping with her?
No, I want her head, not her ass. She keeps me honest.
All right.
Look, I went out on a limb for you back there. Let's don't fuck it up.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Ed. I'm gonna need a shitload of cash.
So we smoke cigars now. Yoo-hoo!
Ingrid! Yeah, great. A little pale.
Mm-hmm.
You eating all right?
Yeah, anyway. So, what's with the cigars?
Joe Wilson smokes them.
And he is who?
He's our man in Baghdad, ranking U.S. diplomat.
No, scusi. No, lei ha sbagliato. Lui paga in dollari, non in lire.
Va bene. Non si agiti così tanto, signorina.
All right.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, confuse his dollars with his liras.
What would I do without you?
Die a lonely death.
Is there any other kind?
You know the man?
Нет.
Ingrid Formanak, CNN. Joe Ehrlichman, CBS Evening News. Where are you going? Why are you leaving?
Who knows? They're throwing us out. They like to flex the muscle. It's the Iraqi mindfuck. Dan Rather's been making sheep eyes at Saddam Hussein trying to land an interview. So far, all we got is a rug.
Where you staying?
Shared.
Shithole. Check out the Al Rashid. Why they let a scumbag like you in? That's what I want to know.
Why, who do you think they get their news from? You?
From us, they get the news. From you, they get access. Bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
And fuck off. Gotta nail that Saddam interview before CBS.
Modem? Modem?
Battery back. I'm good for the camera.
Modem?
Walkman.
Walkman.
You got another one of those, Mark? Kind of expensive.
Are those?
Barf bags.
Uh-huh. For later?
No, I collect barf bags from airlines all over the world. Kind of a cool thing to have.
Gonna be a tough gig?
23 bottles of vodka.
It's supposed to be 24. Shit.
For personal use?
Yeah.
You are an alcoholic.
You're a customs inspector. We all have our parts to play. Man, 8 hours in customs. Are these gonna be safe up here? This is worse than Kinshasa.
Yeah, better than Romania, though.
Yeah, at least here the men have the mustaches.
His Excellency Saddam Hussein did not ask for paintings. He's a simple man, but the people of him saw that they rush put them up.
Excuse me. Who are you?
I'm Mr. Mazen from Ministry of Information. I'm here to help you.
Oh, well, stunning job so far.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where to go?
Al Rashid.
Thought we were staying at the Sheraton.
You heard the man, it's a shithole.
Hey, so what? I like shitholes.
Look at this. Straight out of Alibaba. I think I'm getting one of those rugs.
I think I'm getting cystitis.
They can throw us out of here anytime they want. We're gonna have to be crafty.
We can do crafty. Hey. People headed the other way.
Looks like ABC. Nice cars. Must be talent.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you just think you have to go to the bathroom.
Hey, Ingrid, see if you can find a phone.
Yep.
Maybe Mr. Mazen can help you with that.
Of course.
And call the U.S. Embassy.
Let them know
them
we're here, okay?
here.
No, nothing is available.
Not possible. I have a reservation.
I find no reservation.
5 rooms and a suite. Check under CNN, American television. See if you got it there.
Hey, you know who this is? This is CNN. 24 hours a day. Is it news or is it music?
Hey, Hank. How you doing, man? What are you doing here? I thought I saw your boys leaving.
Yeah, they're throwing us out. We're doing better than NBC. They haven't gotten in yet.
Ah, the Iraqi mindfuck, huh? Try under Wiener.
You heard.
W-I-E-N-E-R.
At least we're allowed out.
Hey, how much latitude do they give you to report here?
Hey, man, you can't take a picture of a guy eating lunch without the okay. Serious, yesterday. No kidding, we're trying to shoot a guy having a sandwich. They pulled the plug. I mean, come on. I know the food is bad.
Yeah. What's the local feed point like?
Nightmare.
Nightmare, that's what I figured. How we doing?
I've checked all the lists. I do not have a reservation for you.
Hey, you need help with this guy? Unlike you, I have clout.
Nah, I'm a big boy. I got it. Hey, where'd you get that rug?
Don't worry. You'll get a rug.
All right, see you later.
Honey,
Here, see what you can do.
I will make every attempt.
Thank you, sir.
I told him to take it to your room, all right? So don't worry. Okay, so I talked to Joel and the embassy and it's all set up. And
Great,
honey?
really good work. Excuse me for a second. Pardon me, what's your name?
Fatima?
Fatima. Meet our new translator, Fatima. Fatima, Ingrid, Fatima.
But I am not a translator. I'm an Egyptian student.
Really? How'd you like to be a translator? $100 a day.
$100?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, presto, you're a translator.
What's your room number?
Everything's smooth.
Smooth? I don't know about that.
I have found your reservation.
Perfect.
Smooth.
Now, how will you be paying?
American Express. I'm kidding. Okay, how about cash?
We accept cash.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Cash is king. Donald Trump.
Did you say Donald Trump?
Yes, I read his book. Amazing.
Your room has a view of the mosque and of the swimming pool.
Really? Well, that about covers the range of human endeavor. There you go.
No way.
Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The Rolling Stones! That's crazy. Privacy is not what's going on here, Marky boy. Consider that before speaking.
Tell me about it. There's like this blinking red light thing in the bathroom ceiling. I'm gonna have to get dressed to take a shower.
Yeah, could you send up a Pepsi, please?
Ooh, I take a Pepsi.
I'll have a Coke. No, there's no Coke in Baghdad. Bottling plants in Dixie. Israel.
I'd take a Yoo-hoo. It's a chocolate drink.
I didn't say anything.
Make it 7 Pepsis.
Iraq has imposed restrictions on innocent civilians from many countries. This is unacceptable. Release all foreigners now. Give them the right to come and go as they wish.
Rock, anybody else's back hurt?
Not me. I brought a pillow with me from home.
Robert, look at this. This is interesting. Saddam, I don't know what.
Hey, where's the Egyptian girl?
Fatima!
Hey, Mark, we should record this.
Fatima, come quick.
Hey, Fatima, girl, what's he saying here?
Quick.
Hey, Judy, call CNN and tell him to stand by. Murphy, come here.
What are they saying? Come on. He's saying these people are British. They are our, guests.
Guests?
He's saying Stuart will, I'm sure, be happy that he played a role in maintaining peace.
Are you getting your milk, Stuart? And with cornflakes, too.
He's scaring the shit out of that kid. This is great TV.
Yeah, it is. You got kids?
No, my wife's 7 months pregnant. You?
Yeah, I got 2.
Atlanta's standing by.
Hey, Mark, call me and have him book some satellite time.
Feels like a photo op to me.
He's saying
Compassionate Saddam.
Iraqi children, unfortunately, do not have any milk.
This kid is petrified.
Oh, a generous person might say it's propaganda.
Fuck them. Let them say what they want. The story's not here. The story's right there.
The boy's 5 years old. His name is Stuart Lockwood. He's a British subject.
No, Taylor. The boy, 5-year-old Stuart Lockwood, is a British subject. Got it?
Held at an undisclosed location. These families, like other foreign nationals, have been denied exit visas from Iraq. Here, visited by President Saddam Hussein, these people are in effect
hostages.
Is there another way to say that?
No.
You really think that'll fly?
What else are you gonna call them? Guess is not gonna crack it.
Okay, but we're in it for the long haul. You know, let's try not to get kicked out our first day.
How about this? In the rest of the world, they're called, but here, they're called guests.
Works for me.
Okay. We'll do stand up with a mosque in the background.
Coffee snack.
Hey, coffee snack. Coffee snack indeed.
Take a shower?
Yeah, it's 3 now, so I'd like to try to take a shower.
You can put it right here.
Thank you.
Here, thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Were you in the army here, sir?
Oh, yes. 5.5 years.
Did you fight Iran?
Yes. Now, maybe I fight America.
You want to go?
Hey, Mr. Madsen. You're early. I like that in a man.
But you want to go, yes? Satellite in 50 minutes.
No, satellite's at 5.
Change to 4.
What did you just say?
4.
Fuck! Go Iraqi TV.
Iraqi TV.
Murphy! Let's go! We got a 5. Holy moly.
Gee, hot. My grandfather used to have stuff like this in his basement.
Yeah, back in the 80s, before you were born. Converter.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you.
We're on the bird in 4 minutes. Judy, where's the tape?
Don't worry. It's gonna be all right. Guys? Yeah, we're on it. Hey, does anyone here speak English? Who might the head honcho be?
Where is Ingrid Formanek? Oh, I be Ingrid Formanek. I am Mrs. Ahwati, Director, International Department, Iraqi TV. Delighted to meet
Hi,
you.
I'm Robert Wiener. We're really sorry to interrupt your plans for this evening, but we got a satellite feed and we've got...
Plans? What plans? I have no plans. I'm working here. What is your purpose?
Well, I'm a producer. And we
I
need to...
understand Miss Formanek is the producer.
Yeah, and she's satellite
I am
feeding.
here to supervise your transmission, Miss Formanek. What do you need?
Yes, we need a phone to contact Atlanta.
That would be the phone in my office.
Okay.
Ethan, Baghdad on 3.
Robert, what's going on? We're at 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. We got it. Ingrid's down with the sensor going over the spot. The sisterhood is powerful here in Iraq, man.
And placed in private homes in and around secret military and industrial sites. In the rest of the world, they're called...
Afwan!
Baghdad, they're simply called guests.
What route are we bringing Baghdad in on?
35, but all we got is hash.
Robert, we're not seeing you.
Shit, we're approved. Fuck, here, take this. They're not seeing us in Atlanta. Judy, keep on with the level. We got chroma shit. Yeah, whatever the hell that is, fix it. Excuse me, can I get in here?
Wait 1 minute.
Ingrid, we got an image, but audio needs boosting.
We got a picture?
Yeah, but you need to boost audio.
Shit. How much?
How much?
12 dB. By 12 dB.
12 dBs.
Judy, boost the audio 12 dB.
Okay.
It's overmodulated.
How much?
2 dB.
Well,
Needs to come down too.
you go tell them I'm in the phone.
30 seconds.
Judy, bring the audio down to him and put a 10 in the gate. More. Go now.
15 seconds.
Robert, we're there. Roll
14. 13.
Roll it!
12.
Roll it.
11.
Roll it!
10. 9.
Squishy, get up, get up.
7.
Come on.
6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Yeah, there we go.
Some extraordinary images from the Iraqi capital today. President Saddam Hussein held a face-to-face meeting with a group of British hostages, a meeting that was carried on Iraqi television.
The boy, 5 years old, is Stuart Lockwood, a British subject.
It was a good story.
It was bullshit.
No, it was minimum comment, maximum content.
That is irresponsible. You let Saddam spout off his garbage without challenging.
Yeah.
You hand Hitler a microphone and you call it journalism.
Yeah, where's the editorial point of view?
Where's trusting the viewer? They've got the ability to judge this stuff, and they have the right to see it.
Absolutely.
But how can they know what they're seeing without some kind of context?
Hey, I don't need some big lead-in. I know how I feel about a dictator who puts his hairy fucking hand on some little hostage boy. It's right there for anybody to see. Who are you to say what it means?
Oh, come on.
Who are we to say what it means?
We didn't say what it means.
What do you think it means?
Don't know what it means.
Say what it could mean. If we could get both sides talking.
Peace, love, and understanding. Come on, Wienerish. We're just the eyes. You put this shit out there and people pull it down on their Sonys. I think I'm quoting you.
I said Zenith. Oh, man. Are you drunk?
Yes. The moment we become the story.
It's over.
Fuck up.
It was a good story.
You're gonna need another one tomorrow.
Another what?
Story, local color. Mazin's got something down at the embassy. You gotta get something to feed the beast.
Come, please. Time is counting.
Hey,
Hey, cigars. Embassy man loves cigars, remember? You get Embassy man cigars, he give you big access.
Hangover?
Brutal.
Just gonna start winding on the crowd.
Quick connect. We're on it. You got it.
These guys right here.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
No soldier.
Hey,
No
hey,
soldier.
hey. Okay. Understood. Okay. Hey, get the kid. The kid strolling. See it?
You know, they call the president Bosch instead of Bush, because Bosch in Arabic means nothing. That's the joke. They haul out a new group every day. Teachers Union, so-called writers and poets. You stop shooting, they all go home. It's a very good cigar, by the way. Thank you.
Thought you might like that. You're welcome. Hey, is the ambassador coming back or?
No, no way. We're in a read and burn mode now. Hey, I saw your piece on the British hostages.
Oh, yeah? So?
Saddam was attempting to manipulate the media. He wanted that material, Larry. But I think it backfired on him. Excuse me.
Well, you know, it's not just the Brits that are trapped here. What about the Americans? Man, I'd love to do a story on an American hostage. They just can't seem to find anything.
That's because they're in hiding. Sorry.
Yeah.
Look, Saddam's holding 41 at strategic bombing sites already. The others are laying low. We don't want them rounded up, too.
Right.
Besides, they got burned by another news crew. Said they were sending pictures home to the family.
Yeah, then they put on the evening news, I know.
Look, all I know is that they're camera shy.
Well, that's because nobody ever interviewed them. Hey, I don't want to do anything misleading. I want to tell a straight story. I'm not going to do a half-assed job. I want to put a face with the story. The American public needs to know why they should care. And I'll tell you something. After careful consideration, the State Department's going to agree. Can I use your phone? Thanks.
Are you getting your milk, Stuart? And with cornflakes, too.
See this? You watched Nightline last night?
Oh, the hostage story. Oh, yeah.
A 20-minute charade. Mr. Saddam's neighborhood. We're taking some serious hits on this.
Oh, come on, Tom. If they had the technology back then, Hitler would have been on Meet the Press. Stuart Lockwood was a great story. That's why they're screaming. That's what great stories do. Now, this is not a great story.
In Arabic. Tom Murphy, CNN Baghdad.
I know. Arabs denounced Bush. Trivial news day.
You know what I want.
Hey, I know. I'm on. Believe me, I'm all over it.
All right, make it happen.
Hi. Robert Wiener, CNN. I've got an 8 a.m. with the director.
Yes.
المنتج من محطة CNN هنا. قدم له شاي. You're pleased to be seated?
Yeah.
Shortly he will be with you. You will not be long. Please, have some mint tea.
Okay.
Nigel Babcock, I'm here for my 11 o'clock appointment with Mr. Naji Al-Hadiki.
Yes. Please.
Mr. Wiener will have some tea.
This is rude and unacceptable. Where is he? Is he here?
Hi, Ben DuPont, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. I'm a few minutes early with my 4 o'clock, Mr. Naji Hadiki.
Hadithi. Naji Al-Hadithi.
Yes, Mr. Al-Hadithi.
He's not here.
I'm in the wrong office?
No. This is his office. Mr. Naji is not here today. Mr. Wiener will have some more tea?
Oh. You leaving?
Yes. No. Please. You stay.
Oh. Hey, here. Wait. Here.
It's me.
It's you.
Thank you. I'll show it to my son.
All right.
Oh, please. You stay. Okay?
Mr. Robert Wiener? Please come in. How did you know how to pronounce my name correctly?
Well, I took the trouble to find out.
Thank you for the cigars.
You're welcome.
I don't smoke. But I'm impressed. Same brand as you gave Mr. Wilson at the embassy.
Ooh. This is the Ministry of Information.
How can I help you?
Well, a few things, actually. There's a request there for a couple of pieces of equipment. I need a 4-wire and a flyaway.
What is this?
Well, the 4-wire is kind of an elaborate phone system that will allow me to get through to my bureau in Amman. The flyaway is a little more elaborate.
Now, this has already been requested by your Atlanta office. What else?
I want an interview with President Saddam Hussein.
You've made me a written request?
It's in there as well, yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
How soon?
You take liberties.
I'm an American. We're the Liberty people.
Tea?
Yeah.
What would be the purpose of the interview?
Well, I gotta tell you, I think without dialogue, war is inevitable.
Yeah, but no dialogue is possible. Your government and the Zionists have blackmailed the United Nations. Are you a Zionist?
No, I'm not.
You depicted President Hussein as a hostage taker. Now, these people were his guests, nothing more.
The president got his message out?
No, you got your message out.
The Quran says, confound not truth with falsehood, nor knowingly conceal the truth. Can we at least agree on that guiding philosophy?
Do you think I'm so naive as to be charmed by a fortunate turn of memory?
I lucked out. That's the only quote I remember from college. That, and the impression of a profound human document.
Divine. Why would President Saddam Hussein do CNN?
Because we're the only network with global outreach. Because we're in every foreign ministry. And because he watches it.
According to U.S. intelligence, a number of Iraqi troops now occupying Kuwait.
What would be the interview's length?
1 hour at least.
90 minutes?
1 hour.
Unedited?
Unedited.
Bernard Shaw?
No, that crosses the line. We have to choose our own interviewers.
Of course, this is all a theoretical conversation, you understand.
Mint tea. Woo! You know, strange enough, I like the guy.
Well, let's not be seduced by British accent. You don't get to where he is without doing some pretty heinous stuff.
I know. Just saying. Kind of like them. Human thing. Do I smell like mint?
Yeah, vaguely.
BBC World Service. Bush made a tape message direct to the Iraqi people going out on Iraqi TV.
Okay.
We should go get some reactions.
on the street.
Once again, Iraq finds itself on the brink of war. Once again, the same Iraqi leadership is miscalculated. Once again, the Iraqi people face tragedy. I do not believe that you, the people of Iraq, want war. You've borne untold suffering.
An American woman, far from home, trapped in a war zone.
Cut it out. Don't you get this? He says we're on the brink of war. We're in Saddam's neighborhood. Saddam's the #1 target. They're gonna bomb the shit out of this place, right here.
Not till we get this interview. Come on, over here.
Go. Towards the TV. Watch the cable.
By the way, just a reminder, Robert. I'm leaving in 2 days.
What are you talking about?
I signed up for one rotation, and it's up in 2 days.
This is news to me.
You did say one rotation.
I'd stay, but my wife, she's doing them out.
You're on a news story,
If it was
Tom.
just me, I'd stay, but it's not, and I'm going. Look, I got to think about my wife and my baby.
I got a wife and I got 2 babies.
And that's your problem. I signed up for one rotation. It's one rotation. That's it.
All right, okay. All right, I got you. Great. Well, while you're here, can you go get some reactions or something?
Could have made him feel a little better about it.
Who are we gonna get to replace him?
Richard Roth, CNN. I'd like a room in which no one has ever smoked a cigarette.
Hey.
Richard Roth, don't call me Dick.
Robert Wiener. Don't call me Dick either. Good to see you. What's with the tuna?
Not much from Mideast cuisine.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Well, no one else wanted to. I didn't want to either, but...
Well, you came just in time.
Oh, how's that?
Going to barbecue. Bad, the life of public service, huh?
They're just a bunch of oil workers and businessmen. Got their families out and kept on working until things got a little too hot. Now they're holed up here. It's for their own protection. If they leave, they can be kidnapped by Saddam's men and used as human shields at potential bombing sites.
Yeah. Wow.
Ready?
Yeah.
In here.
How you doing?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, hey. How you doing? CNN, we wanted to talk to you a little bit. I'm Robert Wiener.
No interviews. Nobody here wants publicity.
Why don't you have people back home who want to see you?
We need to hear you're okay.
Heard that before.
Look, we think it's really important that the American public realizes you're being held hostage here.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Put you on camera, ask you if you'd like to see Saddam be violated by a camel?
Hey, who let you guys in here?
Oh, hi. We're from CNN.
We were gonna do some interviews. Like hell you are. Leave us alone and get out. None of us want anything to do with you here.
Dude, calm down. These guys are fine.
I'm not calming down.
Come on, don't be like that.
Yeah, nobody likes a scumbag.
What did you say to me?
Well, we're not going to interview you anyway. We want the American side of the story to be more,
Sympathetic?
yeah.
Did you let this clown in here, Wilson?
You got a Yankees score there?
Forget about the Yankees. How about them Braves?
Richard Roth, CNN.
Bob Ventnor.
Hi.
Hi.
You are nothing but a bunch of overpaid, bone-picking vultures.
You're confusing us with CBS, pal. We're the underpaid vultures.
That's the problem with you people. Everything's a joke to you, but you tamper with people's lives. Let me tell you something, pal.
Are you frightened?
Sure, I'm frightened, but I can't spend my days cowering behind these walls. And I can't worry about things I can't do anything about. This is something I can't worry about. My company sent me over here to do a job, and I'm going to get out of here and do it. I feel totally safe in Baghdad. The Iraqis are wonderful people, and I can't imagine them mistreating us at all.
Oh, hey, I understand your feeling, even though I don't agree. I'm just saying...
Where did your people go?
And that's a cut. That's terrific.
Anything else?
No, that was great. I'd like to do a follow-up in a day or two. What do you think?
Sure.
Let me ask you something.
The guy has a right.
How do you sleep at night? You put that good man's life in danger. How do you sleep at night?
Sure.
Hey, thanks.
I sleep just fine. Thanks.
Venezuela has vowed to increase oil production by 15%. But with Saddam Hussein now effectively controlling 20% of the world's oil supply, experts predict gas prices will continue to soar. This is John Holloman reporting.
Nice piece, John.
Thanks. You look nice today.
To withdraw from Kuwait. The Arab nation is one nation, he was quoted as saying. We do not want war, although we know we can
I need a field assignment. I'm going crazy.
Well, you should talk that over with Eason.
He told me to talk to you.
What'd you have in mind, John?
Baghdad.
Whoa. You don't know that part of the world.
Well, I didn't know Tiananmen Square either. Look, I've been on the oil desk for a year.
And that's a very important desk right now. I don't think we have anybody to take your place.
Ed, I put in my time. I deserve this.
Hold on a second.
And if you should become a human shield at some strategic site.
Oh, I pray every day that this crisis is over. I sure miss my wife. See you soon, honey.
Not bad. Listen, John. No, I hear you. I know what you're saying, and I'll keep it in mind. But you're valuable here, and frankly, Baghdad, it doesn't fit you like a glove.
Ed.
Did you see it?
Terrific. Good story.
John, let me give it some thought, all right?
That was good work, by the way, the hand.
Thank you.
So how did it play?
Terrific story, Robert. Great work. We're out there alone with it.
We aced everyone. Well done.
Thanks, Ed. Great work.
Yeah.
The Iraqis are wonderful people. I can't imagine them mistreating us.
And he'll have a yoo-hoo? That's a chocolate drink?
I'll have a beer. It's a malt beverage. Thank you.
Look at this. I didn't even get a moment to rest on my laurels.
So many reporters, one little story. You have any notion how to get us back in front?
Saddam Hussein interview. I'm building what they call a strong relationship with the Ministry of Information.
Is that a good thing?
Hey, Akey. Saddam let you back in, huh?
Hey, he throws us out for no reason. He lets us back for no reason. He can double for my second wife. DSB season has officially begun.
DSB?
Deadly sperm backup. See, you on-air guys never stick around long enough to feel the pain. It's excruciating.
Robert, can I have a word?
Yeah, what's the matter?
Well, that's clear enough. I'll go get some tuna.
Bob Benton's been taken prisoner by the Iraqis.
What?
He went back to work and they got him. He's missing.
More allegations of Iraqi brutality emerged today as Kuwaiti refugees testified before a congressional committee.
They took the babies out of the incubators. Took the incubators and left the children to die on the cold floor.
Other witnesses told of torture and violence at the hands of Saddam's troops. Torture and violence at the hands of Saddam's troops.
You didn't kidnap that guy. The Iraqis did.
Put him in jeopardy.
Mm-mm. It was his call.
Doesn't let me off.
Egomaniac. You think everything's about you. Well, Bob Benton is not about you. Bob Benton is about Bob Benton. You think he's somewhere obsessing about you, Robert Wiener, right now? Trust me, Wienerish. He has other fish to fry. He is in his story, and we're in ours.
I don't like my story very much.
That's all right. You can work on it.
You didn't make me feel any better.
No, I'm not after cheap emotion.
What are you after, Miss Forman?
Drink.
This is the CBS News exclusive report. Dan Rather and Saddam Hussein.
Shit. That was my interview.
I never said you'd get it.
No, but you gave it to Dan Rather and CBS.
These decisions are made in a very high place.
I'm gonna jump from a very high place.
Is it really so important?
Yeah, it is really that important. It is to me. It makes me look bad back home. Plus, if you give it to CNN, we give it more time. We give it more play.
They would only give us half an hour. Who? Your people. CNN.
I said an hour.
Yeah, but your people said half an hour.
Najee, you trusted some schmuck back in Atlanta. Why didn't you come to me?
Don't dwell on it. Other subjects. Your equipment request for a 4-wire telephone system and a flyaway. Now, for the flyaway, the answer is no. But for the 4-wire, well, it looks promising that permission may be received. Now, come on, this could be a significant thing for you.
There's something else.
Bob Vinton. You knew him?
Past tense?
You know him?
Yeah, I put him on TV, and now he's missing. Having a hard time sleeping.
Yeah, when it's your countryman. When it's my country, you don't care.
Oh, please. Look, you and I are trying to prevent something here. You take a guy like Bob Vinton, that doesn't help anyone's cause. Look, I just want to know, is he safe?
I want you to look at me and understand me. I can tell you nothing about this man. Is he safe? I can tell you nothing. I could do something for you.
What are you talking about?
You've heard the outrageous allegations of Iraqi soldiers taking babies from incubators.
Yeah. Are they true?
Shukran. Maybe I could let you and your crew go to Kuwait. No one but the army is there. You'd be the first. For you.
Crank up this caravan Scheherazade. Tomorrow, we are going to Kuwait. Where is she? Sorry.
Hang on. We're going to Kuwait?
Yeah.
This is who?
Najee?
The guided tour?
Well, a couple of ground rules. We can only cover the incubator story, 3 hospitals.
Wait, so now they're telling us what the story is?
Would you rather have Dan Rather report it? Plus, we're in Kuwait. You flip on the camera, it's news. And Bob Vinton is safe.
How do you know?
Najee sort of nodded his head.
Sort of not?
Yeah.
You really trust this guy, don't you?
Jesus.
Don't. It's not worth it. I can't believe we're staring at the rape of Kuwait with a camera and we're not shooting.
Look at the story. We're in Kuwait. Nobody's in Kuwait. Come on.
In the back. In the car, hurry. In the back.
We're in hell.
This was the biggest forest in the history of the world. Dinosaurs. And it all died, rotted, turned into oil. Now we're here. It's basically we're fighting to see who gets to desecrate the cemetery. Who gets the oil. No wonder there's been so much bad blood. It's always been lousy karma to be a grave robber. And if this obstetrician says the Iraqis have been eating babies, these military types are going to riddle him with bullets, no? So what's he going to say? Good morning, welcome to Kuwait?
Listen, we're going to like 3 different hospitals. I'm sure we'll get the truth.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
All the incubators are here, and none of our babies are missing.
But you're aware of the allegations, Doctor.
I have heard these stories.
Sucks, he's scared.
Yeah, this is bad. I can tell you, nothing has happened at this hospital that I know.
But at other hospitals?
I cannot tell about other hospitals.
Finish, we go now.
What, to the other hospital?
No, back to Baghdad.
Hey, that was part of the deal.
That is story.
Hey, no, you said we
Yalla.
Hey, don't push it. Hey, whoa.
You knew this was going to happen, didn't you? Did you have it in the works from the outset? How much do you get paid anyway for being reprehensible? What, are you threatening us, mister?
He was a spy and we hang him.
No, he was a journalist, and you murdered him.
Leave it alone.
Broadcasting in English on 9410 megahertz shortwave.
It's not on the radio. It's the BBC. Turn it up.
By the official Iraqi news agency that a CNN correspondent and crew
That's
visited
us.
Kuwait City today and determined there is no truth to the recent allegations that Iraqi
Well,
troops have
shit.
removed babies from their incubators in Kuwaiti
We didn't even file the story yet.
You know what just happened? We just became the story.
They're here. Let's move. BBC News. Is it true you just come from Kuwait? You just come from Kuwait?
What is the situation in Kuwait? The incubator story.
CBS News.
The Iraqi news media said you reported no babies were murdered. Is that accurate?
We never reported any such thing. Anybody who says we did is a liar.
Get him out of here!
What did you see inside Kuwait, Bob?
Just leave him alone! Leave him alone!
Hello? Yeah. Naji. Yeah, you're goddamn right we had a problem. What the hell was that? Clarify. What do you mean clarify?
It's Atlanta.
No. No, those were not the ground rules. We never agreed to that.
It's Atlanta.
Are you telling me that you can only report the hospital story and the hospital story's bullshit?
That's what I'm telling you.
You must have gotten other stuff. You were in Kuwait, for Christ's sake.
Soft, fucking amazing stuff. We can talk about it.
Can't talk about it. We didn't shoot it. We can't report it.
Only the hospital story.
Those weren't the parameters you told us.
The parameters.
They've just been re-clarified.
Reclarified.
We can report the story if we choose, but we lose any chance of a Saddam interview.
And we could get kicked out.
We would never have agreed to those conditions. This is the darkest day in the history of this network.
Look, it was a risk. We took a gamble. It didn't work out, but we're still here. We're in for the long haul. And by the way, who the fuck cut my Saddam interview?
We offered him an hour.
We are not handing Saddam Hussein unlimited access. Hold it.
CBS gave him an hour.
Are they taking the fucking heat? Or are we the whipping boys for the network?
This is not about...
Hold it. Look, any other news organization would have jumped on this trip under the same circumstances, but in the future, if we see it, we report it. If the Iraqis have a problem with that, they can kick us out of the country. But at least they'll kick us out with our credibility intact. Understood?
What are you gonna do with the story?
What do you think I'm gonna do with it? I'm gonna run it.
This is Tom Johnson, Robert. I've only got one question.
Yes.
Why were we the ones the Iraqis chose for the Kuwait story? I trusted you.
I've done what I had to do.
No, you set me up.
All governments use the press.
Bullshit, that's too easy.
No, that's reality. I use you, you use me. We're the same.
Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm trying to cut through this bullshit. I'm trying to have an honest conversation.
Honest?
Yeah.
You want honesty?
Yeah.
All right. The American people don't care about the people of Kuwait. This is about oil for you. For us, we care about very different issues. Dignity, pride. Much more important to us than oil. More important to us than survival in this mortal realm.
Okay, so straighten us out then.
All right. An English general carved off a piece from our country after World War I and called it Kuwait. There's a history in this region about which you people know nothing.
Okay, so straighten us out, Najee.
What do you mean?
If we're getting it wrong, put President Saddam Hussein on the air and let him tell us what we're doing wrong. My people don't understand your people, so put your man on the air.
We did that with CBS. It changed nothing.
No, you've got to keep doing it. You just can't walk away. Think about what's at stake here, Najee. Think about what we're talking about. People are going to die. People are going to die. And I'll tell you exactly when they're going to die. They're going to die when the talking stops. So we got to keep talking. You and me got to keep talking. We got to keep talking until we're old men. Okay? Because as soon as the talking stops, we're dead. Look, maybe I'll never understand you. Maybe we're not supposed to understand each other. But as long as we stay talking, we stay alive. It's worth an interview.
Hey, watch it.
Empty pockets.
Hey.
Pockets. 10.
Reminds me of getting booked.
How many times you been arrested?
In America?
I'm getting stimulated.
أهلا وسهلا. مرحبا بك في بغداد. Show, I welcome you in Baghdad.
Yes. Give me car wait. I'm flying out after the interview.
Hey, you guys hear me? Yeah? Hey, why don't we do a roll call? Hey, Bernie. Good flight?
Good flight, my brother.
Hi, Bernie. Can I hook you up?
One. How are the levels on your end, Mark? One.
Good. Okay, Atlanta's good too. They're rolling tape. We're there, kid. Hold on a second. Here we go.
أهلا.
Robert Wiener, CNN.
لنا شرف.
Mr. President, pleasure. Ingrid Formanek.
أهلا.
And of course, Bernard Shaw.
Mr. President.
طبعا.
سيدي.
سلام.
Put a microphone on you here. Nice tie. Very nice tie. Okay, we're 10.
كن حذر سيدي.
And 5, Bernie.
Mr. President, thank you very much for joining us. Almost 3 months have passed since this crisis began. To prevent the embargo from destroying your country, will you withdraw from Kuwait?
مر ما يقارب 3 أشهر على هذه الأزمة. لأجل أن تمنع الحصار من تدمير بلدك، هل سوف تنسحب من الكويت؟
إذا كان مجرد الحصار.
If an embargo could force the Americans to withdraw from one of their own states, say Hawaii, then maybe the Iraqis would consider withdrawing from Kuwait.
So your answer is no.
إذن جوابك هو لا.
طبعا وبدليل إنه حتى الآن.
Naturally.
Oh my God, look at this. We're looking in the eyes of a murderer. He's murdered relatives. I mean, I've been there, but I didn't act out.
Cheers, everyone. Great job all around. Hey, Mark, you got a souvenir. Come see.
Those things fly.
No, I'm just collecting.
Oh, I guess he gave us some barf bags.
Good, huh? Hey, Wienerish, we did good.
It's no good. Didn't say anything new. We busted our ass, get a story. It's not news.
Come on, if an interview with Saddam Hussein is news, what is?
War.
What we're confronting is a classic bully who thinks he can get away with kicking sand in the face of the world. But Saddam is making the mistake of his life. We're not here on some exercise. This is a real-world situation. And we're not walking away until our mission is done, until the invader is out of Kuwait.
Theoretically, you have me for another hour. I already briefed Holloman. Want me to grill anybody, or may I head to the airport?
Yeah, when the story breaks, you're gonna really hate yourself for not being here.
Oh, well, I'm not a regretful person. Anyway, if I'm gonna die, I'd rather die in Israel.
Nobody dies while I'm in charge.
Where's Bob Vinton?
I don't know, but I know he's all right.
So they tell you, lest you forget, they always tell you what you want to hear. Then they round the Jews up. They always do that, too. When in doubt, round up the Jews.
Goodbye, Richard. I think you're really smart.
Oh, goodbye, Judy. I think I'm really smart, too.
Richard, safe travels, amigo. Good working with you, man.
Thank you.
Sick
Gotta be with you guys. I mean that. I'll call you from Jerusalem.
You're a brave man. Don't ever forget that, Dick.
Don't call me Dick.
All right, Dick.
Hey, I wonder what's happening over there.
Where's Fatima? Fatima! Can you come over here?
Can you see what's happening over there?
Let's go.
Okay, say this. لا تضرب أنا صحافي.
لا تضرب أنا صحافي.
Pretty good.
What'd I just say?
Don't shoot. I'm a journalist.
The hostages have been released. I heard it on the radio. All the foreigners can go. I can go.
Okay, wait. Go to the Al Rashid and tell John Holloman to meet us at the airport. Airport.
Saddam Hussein is now saying
Amazing scenes here in Baghdad. All the hostages. CBS News. Baghdad News at 10.
So, these are freed hostages. You ready to work, John?
I think so.
Well, better get started, Mr. Holloman. You're our man in Baghdad now.
John Holloman, CNN.
We're rolling.
May I ask your name, sir?
Raymond Page, St. Louis.
By all measures, Mr. Page, you must be a happy man today. May I ask you what you were doing at the moment you found out you were free to go home?
I was shaving. See? I actually cut myself.
Where were you being held? Were you aware of how many people?
Bob Vinton.
Do I know you?
Robert Wiener. CNN. I did an interview with you.
Oh, interview.
Yeah.
Hi.
Sorry. You're all right.
Oh, yeah. They just moved us to this office building. It wasn't that bad.
You know, I'm really glad you're all right.
Thanks.
Yeah. Because, you know, I hadn't heard, and I really wanted
Excuse me,
to tell you.
I gotta catch a plane. Excuse me.
Yeah. Hey, take it easy, okay?
You too.
Hey. He's doing pretty good.
He's all right.
Who?
Bob Vinton.
How do you know?
I just saw him.
You're kidding. Or should I get the clue?
No. Forget that. I mean, he's all right.
Hey. You okay?
Yeah. I was just standing there, you know.
Okay. You ready to go back to work?
Yeah.
23 hostages finally made their way through customs and to the other side.
Does this mean Saddam is backing down?
I don't think so. What I'm hearing is he's got 500,000 troops in Kuwait. Looks like we're going in. It could be a matter of weeks.
Well, we're still there, Tom. Robert's inside. We're in
Today,
position.
President Bush reiterated Security Council Resolution 678, stipulating that Iraq leave Kuwait by January 15.
Better get our net ready.
It further authorizes all necessary means against Iraq if it fails to comply.
We're dealing with Hitler revisited. You've done what he's done. I don't see that there's room for concession. There's room for giving something to save face. It's not the way you treat with aggression.
We shall not accept to be treated as a nation as underdogs. We are a proud nation, and we would like to be treated in a dignified and just manner.
Oh, it's scary. You know, they're talking through us now. Both sides. They're talking through CNN.
Yeah, they're talking. They're not listening. What the fuck are we doing here?
Well, it's called our job, Wienerish.
Really? Grabbing sound bites. We got a little sound bite of Saddam, we grab a little sound bite of Bush. That's not enough.
What happened to trusting the audience?
Well, what if you don't give them the tools they need to understand the story? We've got a role to play here.
We don't solve the world's problems. We report them.
Really? Is that what it's come down to? Just keep those cameras rolling, wait for the bombs to drop. Nice fucking job.
The bathtub, it's cast iron. It's the safest place to be if a bomb hits the building. I'm too young for this shit.
What shit?
Dying?
Come on, enjoy the party.
Mark, listen to me. You should get out of here.
Why me?
Because clearly you have not had a life, and it would be particularly tragic for you to die. At least you know.
You think that you've done things that I haven't done?
Yes.
Like what?
Let's dance.
Tell me the truth now.
Uh-huh.
You and I have gotten drunk together in 10 countries.
Yeah?
We've covered 1 million stories.
Mm-hmm.
Eaten up by loneliness, throw your inhibitions out the window. And you know I think you're great looking. Well. So, you know, I've gotten drunk, passed out, had dreams. Think they were dreams. Really realistic.
Are you making a pass?
No. I'm asking you a question. Did we ever?
No.
Never.
No.
Because it really seemed... You're sure?
Mm-mm.
Almost?
Oh, almost, yeah. 2 or 3 times.
You know, everybody thinks we did. Do.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck him. I got a wife and kids.
Mm-hmm. Wienerish.
Yeah?
There's a lot of kinds of love, ain't there?
Yeah. There are a lot of kinds.
I have surprise for you. Ha! Voila.
He requested forward wire, and Mr. Naji arranged it for you.
Well, thank Mr. Naji, as will I, and thank you.
Well, fuck me with a hot poker.
Mr. Naji says, my government says you are fair and balanced. I go now. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Saddam Hussein thinks us fair and balanced. Well, that's the one for the resume.
What's it do?
It's a dedicated phone line. There's no switchboards, no operators. You run straight under the desert to Oman. And from there, boing!
Which means, ladies and gentlemen, we just went live. Crank that baby up, Mark.
Turn on the radio.
Baghdad to Atlanta. Baghdad to Atlanta.
Well, that's anticlimactic.
We're being bombed. There's bombs falling everywhere. People are screaming. There's limbs flying in the window.
The forward wire's up.
All the humanity.
Baghdad, is that you?
Go.
Baghdad, what did you say? Go ahead, what did you say?
Hey, you guys are going to have to monitor this thing a little more closely.
Will do.
Ed, I'm gonna get Ed. Ed!
Let's go with crisis. And make that Persian Gulf. Middle America might think we're bombing Mexico.
Wiener got the full wire up. We've got a direct link to Baghdad.
He's on now.
Good.
That means if it comes to war, it means we'll still be able to report. Well, I hope so, but the first thing the bombers will go after are telecommunications.
Now, this forward wire isn't running through the grid. It's a cable running underneath the desert. It's protected.
We're patching it
The
through.
Iraqis agreed to that? They think we're talking to our bureau in Amman. I don't think they thought it through.
And nobody else has them.
We're the only ones.
Baghdad's online.
Robert?
Can you hear me?
That we can, Ed. What do you think?
Well, if the shit hits the fan, we should have a distinct advantage.
Yeah, well, you're going to have somebody on your end listening in.
We'll have somebody.
Robert?
Tom.
Just want to say congratulations.
Thank you. You deceived us.
What do you mean?
The forward. It allows you to speak directly to Atlanta.
How'd you find out?
We are the Ministry of Information.
You gonna take it back?
No. We trust you. To use it responsibly. Does that make you uneasy?
No.
We keep them talking, there's still hope. Isn't that what you said?
Inshallah.
God willing.
Regrettably, in over 6 hours, I heard nothing that suggested to me any Iraqi flexibility whatsoever. We passed the brink at midnight on January 15th. Secretary Baker was speaking in Geneva.
How do you rate a direct line? That's what I'd like to know.
No, the answer is obvious. The Iraqis know they have Wiener in their pocket.
You know what? That is totally
There's some
uncalled
special
for.
kiss-ass room at the ministry I don't know about.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Naji.
Oh, Naji. Naji's on the phone. Hi, Naji.
Really? Good. No, I'll make the call. Great. Okay.
What?
Oh, great.
What? What?
And we're off the air.
Bernie.
You gentlemen look rather agitated.
The Iraqis are dangling an interview with Saddam Hussein.
In Baghdad at the deadline, January 15th. Could be very dangerous.
But if Saddam is going to back down, it's going to be during that interview.
It's up to you, Bernie. It's your call.
Make it so.
Maybe he's already checked in.
Oh, there he is. Peter! Arnett! Hi,
Ah, Ingrid, you gorgeous creature.
How
are you? Hey, Robert.
How are you?
Oh, this is fantastic, incredible. Oh, meet Nick Robertson.
Nick.
My technical ace in the hole.
Ingrid, perform an act.
Well, this is it, eh? Opening night. I can't get over this sit-up. First-rate hotel, great lounge.
What'd I tell you?
Decent food, terrific views of the city.
Well, there is still a city.
What more could you want from an enemy capital? This is much better than anything in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
I love Vietnam. I cried when that goddamn war ended.
Hey, got you a case of Tangeray from the BBC guys.
You make me feel at home, Ingrid.
There's a bomb shelter in the basement.
Bomb shelter? Ha! Fat lot of good. A 2,000-pound bomb with a laser guidance system would cut this place in two.
Hey, they won't bomb the Al Rashid.
Well, that's right. They won't bomb the Al Rashid, not on purpose anyway. It's bad PR to kill reporters and hostages and the like.
You still think you're indestructible, don't you? Here.
30 years as a combat journalist, never a mark on me.
Yeah? That could change January 15th.
It's amazing it can still come to this. High noon. With George Bush's Gary Cooper.
Be prepared. They're getting ready. War. What must be done will be done. Not for you or for me. For the better glory of Allah. It is all written in a book somewhere, yes? Who will live, who will die, who will awake in paradise. Do you believe in paradise?
No.
We do.
What's that phrase again, Mr. Robert?
La tadrub ana sahafi.
La tadrub ana sahafi.
The final seconds of the countdown to possible war ticked off on the Baghdad railway station clock this morning in Iraq. That deadline has now expired. The mood here is somber. Iraqis are preparing as best they can to defend their property. The famous downtown Baghdad market is virtually shut down. Stores are locked up and shuttered as shop owners wait fruitlessly for business. Some commodities are in demand. Candles and protective tape for windows because of fears of U.S. airstrikes on the capital. Peter Arnett, CNN, Baghdad.
He says, I want to shake your hand. I said, why? Gee. He says, well, most guys just leave her hanging out in the vineyard.
Hey, the kids have got the sniffles. We just got the call from Washington.
You sure?
Yeah.
Who's got the sniffles?
The kids.
Come on, I'm out of here. Come on, guys, go.
That deadline has now expired.
Okay.
8 seconds for the last one.
Najee says he's still working on it.
But they're cutting it awfully close. January 15th is just another day on the calendar. That's what the man said.
We'll get these interviews.
Hey, guys, something's up. Everybody's saying we gotta get out of here. Something about the sniffles.
Sniffles?
Yeah.
Sniffles. Bingo, they're coming.
This is it.
ABC and CBS are pulling out. BBC and ITN haven't decided. Most of the print guys left last night. NBC's on the fence.
If the phones go out in Baghdad, we still got the 4-wire. We could be the only ones able to report.
I lost 2 reporters at the Times. I'm not gonna go through that again.
Excuse me, Tom. It's the White House on line 2. It's the president.
Hey, send the bill to New York. I'll pay it then. I gotta get to the airport. Hey, send the bill to New York.
All right, we have a 727 with 126 places. I strongly suggest you take advantage of the opportunity. This will be the final evacuation.
Look, I know this isn't a press conference.
Look, I'm going to say this one last time. We are pulling out. Exit visas and other documentation are your responsibility. Use your heads, people. Stay in Baghdad, you may find yourself dead.
Look, it's a terrific opportunity, Robert. But no story is worth risking your life. No story is worth risking your life. But,
This is a story of a lifetime.
look, I'm not telling you what to do. I mean, I don't know what you should do.
What would you do, Ed?
Shit, Robert, what do you want me to say? I just spoke with President Bush. He's talking to me about taking you out of there.
What about Ted Turner?
He said we're an international news service and we'll continue to broadcast.
Ed, can you pick up the phone?
What do you think, Robert?
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna ride it out. Hey, it's my walk on the moon.
I've seen this panic before. Saigon, same thing. White House spooked the shit out of everybody. The reporters got on the helicopters and got the hell out. Robert, you know what I'm talking about. Of course they don't want us here. If we're here, the White House can't control the story. It goes to the world live. But I say we stay and report and prevail.
Okay, two things. First of all, remember where we are. We're within walking distance of the Iraqi parliament, the presidential palace, the Ministry of Defense, telecommunications centers. All of these are prime targets, every one.
So what are we gonna do?
Okay, second. The folks at CNN say the decision to stay or leave is ours. It's up to us, each of us.
Great, so we're free to stay.
Or go.
Well, I'm staying, and that's that. And any journalist worth his salt, I'm in no matter who's out. I'll be outside.
Okay. Chartered plane will be ready to go in the morning. Barney will be on it. He's the Washington anchor. They want him in his chair Monday morning, and that's where he's going to be. It's pretty clear there's not going to be an interview. And as for the rest of us, it's your call. So?
Well, I'll stay. I just got here. I don't know. If you really don't need me, I would like to. I got people at home. I got people at home.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna leave in the morning with Bernie?
Yeah.
Good. I'll stay.
What?
I'm staying.
Oh, wait, no.
Then I'm staying.
Why?
I thought we had to make a decision.
Yeah, but you've done nothing but complain since we got here.
I was venting. I'll stay. I don't want to miss the fireworks.
Look, Nick's here. He can do your job.
Thanks for the ego boost.
No. You've been great. I'm just saying that I think we can afford to, barely get along without you.
All right.
So you're leaving?
Yeah.
Good. John.
I'll do what you do.
I'm staying.
Can I make an observation?
No, you have nothing to say. You and I need to have a private conversation. Can the rest of you, leave? I need to speak with Ingrid.
Had to pull out, King.
We're staying.
You don't know about Ingrid yet.
Oh, look at him run. Hurry.
What's this about?
You know what it's about. You're going to stay.
No, actually, I was gonna go.
You were?
Uh-huh. I'm not the suicidal type. I suggest you go, too. Nothing you can do to stop this. Especially dying.
I can't go.
Saigon? God damn it, Robert. That was a different war and a different time.
I'm not going to walk away from a great story. Not again.
Egomaniac. This is not just about you. You have a wife and kids. I have nothing. No, you go and I'll stay.
No. That's not going to work.
Well, then we'll both stay.
Listen. How many times have you caught me before I hit the ground? You've done nothing but protect me since the time I met you. This is different. This is different. I want you to stay. But I'm asking you to go.
taking that fly out of here. I like shitholes, not death traps.
You sure?
Oh, Peter, look at me. I'm no hero. I'll see you after the war.
It's up.
What's going down here?
Slow it, Lanta. Lanta, come to us.
Bones are dead, man. That was fast.
There is something happening outside. Slow it, Lanta. Hello?
Cameras in the window. I need a camera in the window. Come on, man.
We're going. It's back there. Something is happening.
Bernie's on the line.
Get a map up there. Get a map. Get a picture of Bernie up there.
Tell Prince that we are going live to Baghdad.
Bernie's on the floor. Says something's happening.
We have to go to Baghdad,
I need the second and third line.
Going to Bernard Shaw in Baghdad.
Hello, Atlanta. There is something happening outside. Peter Arnett is here. Peter, come join us so we can describe to the viewers what we're seeing outside the window. The skies over Baghdad have been illuminated.
Give me the sticks. Give me the sticks over here.
There are bright flashes. Are we on? All over the sky. Peter, let me get that other mic.
Well, there's anti-aircraft fire going up into the sky. Starbursts in the black sky. Tremendous lightning in the sky. Not lightning-like effect.
I got the night scope up.
Now the sirens are sounding for the first time.
Robert, we need to get the crew down at the shelter.
The noise is just deafening.
All of you, go down to the shelter. Go with Ingrid. What are you doing? I'm staying. I'm staying too.
Something like 200 guns firing from the rooftops around us here. Now we can see explosions in the distance. Huge flashes of light.
Robert!
It looks as if the explosions, the attacks, are at the Saddam International Airport and several parts of the city. Possibly...
Everybody non-essential, get down to that bomb shelter, myself included.
The skies
Right.
are lit up now by very
Do it.
large
Shoot
explosions.
it.
I really don't
Be
know
back.
what they
Don't
are.
worry, the war will still be here.
This is extraordinary. The bombs are falling and the lights are still on. Oh,
Give us some automatic. We're
the
rolling.
lights all over downtown Baghdad are still on. Peter.
We have John Holliman here. John, what can you see?
Good evening, gentlemen, or rather good morning. This is John Holliman.
That's it. 4 Wire's dead.
Just lost the line. What happened? What's going on?
Cut the line
It's dead. All right, coming back to David French.
All right, we've lost that for the moment. Back to the Pentagon again.
Quick, on the battery, quick.
I think it's on this end. John,
Battery. Can't see him. Where is it? Where is it?
John, it's over the desk.
I got it here.
You gonna plug it?
On the left-hand side, Bernie. Can you see it?
Here we go, Red. We're back up.
Hallelujah.
They're back up.
Okay, all right, we're going back to Baghdad. Right now, Brad. Go.
John Holliman reporting from Baghdad. Holy cow, that was the huge airburst just filling the sky. That was the biggest blast of air so far. I'm moving away from the window now.
If you're still with us, you can hear the bombs now. They're hitting
center of the city.
What's that? Is that just noise on the line, or is that the bomb?
I don't know. I'm checking.
Sounds like the goddamn hotel's under attack. Check on Wiener and the crew.
Let's go right to the show. You all right? Yeah, you all right? Everybody here? Yeah, I think so. What's up, girl? What's your head down? Let's go right to the show.
Let these people in. Just let these people in, please. Just let them in. Come on, let's go.
يلا back. يلا I gotta go. No, man. I gotta go. No, I gotta go upstairs. يلا امشي.
24 or 48 hours. Let me just stop you there because I do know that the telecommunications tower in Baghdad has been hit. We do know that that was one of the primary targets
We can get a flight.
of the Allied forces. We, I gather, have a report now from the American cable news network. Their reporters, John Holliman and Peter Arnott, are in Baghdad.
The last explosion was in the western part of the city, near the defense ministry. Bernie?
If this is surgical bombing, I don't like being this close to the operating table.
Good one, Bernie.
Tremendous noise is round after
Killed
round.
us, Wiener.
Fire goes up into the sky from batteries all over.
You own this war.
I have the sense that people are shooting towards the sky and that they are not aware or they cannot see what they are shooting at.
Bet you wish you were up there. No. This is not about me.
You all right, mate? All right?
We're seeing outside the government building downtown that at this moment there are plumes, even in the darkness, and black smoke rising.
Soldiers! What? Soldiers! Hi! John, get behind the desk.
We lost Baghdad.
Go to Roth and Tel Aviv.
We have been advised to wear these masks, however.
There seems to be little danger of gas at this time. This is Richard Roth.
I'm sorry to inform you that we've lost contact with the CNN reporters at the Al Rashid.
Hey! Let me through!
لا ما في شيء. فاحنا شوف عينيك.
Good evening, gentlemen. Yes, that's all well and good, but I do not speak Arabic.
You go to shelter now.
Shelter? No shelter. No shelter. Shelters fright me. It's better up here. Can you feel it? It's safe. It's good up high. I feel safe here. It's good up high. Don't you feel it? Oh, we can all go up on the roof. Gentlemen, please. We can go up on the roof. No? Well, then I'll light a candle for peace.
Oh, dear. That was one for the Academy.
I thought you were insane.
Well, must be. What the hell am I doing here?
You guys all right? We were worried.
Yeah, we're fine. How's everything?
They're good. They're in the shelter. They're all right.
Robert, you all right?
Yeah. Are we still on? Four wire.
It's up. We're back on the air now.
We're back.
Last explosion was in the western part of the city.
Ed, Tom, come look at this.
Near the defense ministry.
Momentarily, a reference to the fact that throughout the night, CNN was the only news operation in the country which was able to hang on to its telephone. Telecommunications out of there now continue to belong to CNN in part.
But what we have now, again, reported by CNN from Baghdad,
very enterprising Bernard Shaw, representing the very enterprising CNN.
The best reporting that I've seen on what transpired in Baghdad was on CNN.
CNN used to be called the little network that could. It's no longer a little network.
I'm going to stick this microphone outside the window now so you can hear some of these explosions and the anti-aircraft fire that goes with them.
crash near a refinery building. There's much activity on the ground there.
Thick palls of black smoke are rising from the city. From government buildings, barely
8 to 10 white, sharp explosions, obviously aimed at destroying that particular refinery. One of several.
That was an explosion close to the presidential palace here in downtown Baghdad.
Seems as though the waves of bombing are coming every 15 minutes now. It's obvious that the people who are doing the attack here are targeting.
It's 5 a.m. here in Baghdad. I honestly don't know what time it is back in the States where you are, but I imagine around this time I would probably be on my desk eating a turkey sandwich on whole wheat, maybe 12-grain bread,
And we can't assess the damage officially. There's no word from Iraqi officials, but from our vantage point here on the 9th floor of the Al Rashid, the devastation seems formidable. What were buildings now are shells, like boxes crushed by someone's giant hands. Smoke rising everywhere. The streets are full of debris and devoid of a living soul. None of us here, I am sure, will ever forget this night or what happened here. This is Peter Arnett with Bernard Shaw, John Holloman, producers Robert Wiener and Ingrid Formanek, and our crew of Judy Parker, Nick Robinson, and Mark Biello, returning you to the relative tranquility of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are off the air.
What the hell was I talking about? Turkey sandwich?
Wow, you were making me hungry.
Don't worry about it. It was real. It was stunning. It was great. Good.
Folks, it's Ed here, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say it was simply incredible. And you can rest assured that you are the envy of every journalist around the world. Congratulations. There really aren't words to, I'll see you soon. Get some rest.
Great job, Robert.
We're gonna set up a rotation. Everybody's gonna need sleep. Hey, listen, everybody. I mean, it's great work. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, shit.
Hey, move away from the equipment now.
Robert, I'm sorry, but I have orders. You must stop your reporting immediately. You can record your stories, but we must review them.
Hey, Najee, that's just not going to work. I mean, we're into it now, man. You know, it's like...
Robert, these are my orders.
Baghdad, this is Atlanta.
Yes, sir. I go.
Baghdad, this is Atlanta.
Can I just...
Baghdad, this is Atlanta. Come in.
This is John Holloman reporting from Baghdad. Our executive producer, Robert Wiener, has an Iraqi official here. Robert, can you tell us what's happening here?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've been ordered by the Iraqi government to cease transmitting. We've been informed that any future reports are subject to censorship.
Stop that.
Under these new regulations, we cannot report that the latest attack is continuing and that black clouds of smoke can be seen in the direction of Saddam International Airport. But the Ministry of Information has informed us that we cannot report any of this without their approval.
Stop it!
This is Robert Wiener, CNN, reporting live from Baghdad.
That is enough.
Okay, it's off. It's off. It's off. See? It's off. Airman can't stop. Do not let the driver stop. The Air Force knows you're crossing, but it's war. People forget shit. If you have to pee, pee in a bottle.
Yeah, but my aim's not that good.
The cars have to stay in order. It's white car, it's blue car, it's red car.
Blue car, red car, white car.
What did I just say?
I'll be all right. Hours, I'll be home. Kicking back with a glass of Stoli.
Watching all this on television.
Don't stay too long.
Family?
They're safe. Thank you. So you're leaving?
Yeah. It's time for me to go.
And we have become friends.
Yeah. You kept your word. And you've been fair. I can't ask for more than that from a friend.
And you got your story.
Yeah. Not the one I wanted.
Isn't it? I will see you when this war is over.